Good morning, YouTube and people of the internet. My name is Troy Bush, and I sell boats for PETZOLD'S Marine Center. Today's episode of Another Day in the Office, we're taking another road trip, a little bit shorter, but we're going to Greenwich to Beacon Point Marina. I think we're going to be meeting Bob Petzold, and we're picking up a Chris Craft trade-in. So join me and Co. We're going to jump in the truck, and we'll see you guys over there. All right, pulled into the yard. Bob beat me here, like always. He's always humorously early, but the guy's got the boat loaded up. It's a 2018 30-foot Calyspo. I met this customer at the New York Boat Show at the Javits Center over the winter, and he is moving up to a 31 launch GT. So I want to talk to Bob about some load securement stuff that we do. And then when we get back to the office, I will speak to you about the specs and the stats on this boat and things like that. So let's wait for Bob, and I'll talk to you guys in a second. All right, Bob. You got here way before me. I was 9 miles away. You were 69 miles away.
You know how traffic is in Greenwich.
Correct. But I already gave him a walk around of the boat. Let's talk about load securement and what you do to make sure that this load gets back to Portland safe.
Sure. I mean, load securement is very important. We don't want the boat to move forward or aft. So despite whether you have a bow stand on or not, you want to make sure that you strap the boat back. So in the event that you have to slam on the brakes, the boat doesn't slide forward. We also make sure to strap the bow down to take care of the bounce. And if you walk around the back here, you'll see that we've got the stern strap down. Again, we know what the roads are like up here in the Northeast. They're going to bounce a lot, so we want to make sure that it doesn't bounce up and down. So we've got some good ratchet straps on both sides, securing it from going up and down, and also so it doesn't come aft on the trailer.
Beautiful. All right, so in a quick recap, it looks like that up here is kind of the most important. Everyone always does the back straps. That's pretty common, but up here is a big deal. So you obviously have this strap here to keep it from the bow bouncing up and down. You have this big stop here, but let me tell you, if you're on doing highway speed and somebody rear ends you, that's not going to hold the whole boat. So to give yourself a fighting chance, you throw on this extra one going straight back. All right, Bob's hitting the road, so am I. Let's grab some breakfast, and I will see you guys in the office. Okay, so I'm back in the office. I had my breakfast. So did Co. She's taking her post-breakfast nap, and I figured we can talk a little bit more about the boat that you just saw. So I don't have the full listing up yet. I know that we have some things that we need to do to it. We certainly need to do a full inventory on it, check all systems, do a buff and puff, and go through the boat for the next owner, before we sell the boat. However, I met this customer at the New York Boat Show at the Javits Center this past January, and he wanted to move up to a newer and larger Chris Craft. So we have a 31 launch GT on order for him, and that should be coming in sometime, I believe late May. So the boat that you just saw is once again a 2018 30 Calyspo. It has a full Heritage Edition trim, which means it has the teak on the swim platform, teak throughout the cockpit, the tow rails, and up forward where the windlass is. You saw the hardtop there with the motorized sure shade, as well as on top of that hardtop he installed that FLIR night vision camera. So that's a nice feature. It has twin 300s with the Optimus joystick. Hull colors obviously dark blue, red boot stripe. Interior is the almond cockpit base with the saddle insert. You saw it has a bow and cockpit cover, that dark blue bow and cockpit cover. Forward table as well. Twin Garmin screens, Sirius XM radio, underwater lights, windlass, and about 200 feet of chain. So once again, we're just picking it up. We need to go through it. We need to do our full inspection on it up there in Portland. But as soon as that boat is going to be online, I'm going to make a full walkthrough tour video. And thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Another Day in the Office, and I will see you guys next time.